Hello, and welcome to video 7 in the meditation series. In video 6, we reviewed the progressive muscle relaxation technique by actually physically doing the exercises, just to solidify the muscle memory aspect of that. We did a little exercise in mind watching, mind awareness, and of course the guided meditation. And the reason that I keep reviewing these exercises is that they're kind of the building blocks to an effective meditation practice for ourselves. And if either of those or any of those techniques are not well defined and well into our own practice, we tend to falter a little bit, get discouraged, feel like there's something wrong with the way we're doing things. And as long as those techniques are solidly within our reach and in our regular practice, we're more likely to have success. And that's what I want for all of us in this meditation practice. So today we're going to begin again with the breath, because we're oxygenating our body, finding a little bit of relaxation, and going to that place where our mind begins to quiet. So we're going to do 5 deep breaths. 4 in, count to 1, 4 out, and I will call us up when we're done. So close your eyes and begin. And as we get more and more used to the practice, the relaxation tends to come easier and a little quicker, and we can kind of relax into the beginning part, middle, and end of the progressive muscle relaxation technique. And this time, again, we're going to do it from memory, from muscle memory. In video 6, we went through the whole program of relaxation. Now we'll tap into the muscle memory. So find your comfortable place in the chair. Wiggle around a little bit, move back, relax if you like. And start with the muscles in the neck and the back and around the top muscles into the head. So close your eyes. We'll just make this as comfortable as we can. So move into the muscle group around the back, the neck, and shoulders. And in the memory of the relaxation, just totally relax those muscles and let them just fall into almost a kind of sleep state. And next, move into the muscles in the arms, upper arms, lower arms. And just feel them let go of tension and relax. Move into the hands and feel the hands relaxed, gently lying on your lap. Feel the relaxation and the appreciation of the relaxation. And move into that area of your lower back and into the buttocks, and feel those muscles just let go and relax. Now feel the muscles in the upper part of the legs. Just release any tension that might be there and relax. And then into the lower part of the legs. Release any tension that might be there. Into your feet. Feel your feet on the ground. to the floor and relax. Now feel the body. Be aware of the body in the chair. And if you notice any parts that are a little tense or not quite relaxed, just go there and remember the sensation of the relaxed muscles. Okay, just open your eyes, and we're going to now go into the mind review and the awareness of what's going on in the mind. We're going to learn to use the off-on switch for the mind, to be able to, some people say, not log in. So there's an observer part of that we're going to continue to develop awareness of. Remember what the last blank slate you had in the mind, and use that as a kind of an anchor. And so we're going to watch the mind. I'm going to find us a little quieter music, and we'll do that for about a minute. And use the kind of visuals that are easier for you. If you feel like they're kind of clouds passing by, use that. If you feel like you have an off-on switch for the mind, use that. If you imagine logging into a program, or you get a text message and you get that sound that you've set up and you hear that, you just let it go. So we're going to do that for a minute, and I will watch the time. So close your eyes. Okay, so what we're learning to do is detach from the mental activity. And typically we don't really notice how busy our minds are until we sit down to some quiet time or sit down to a meditation. So during the day, the mind is a useful tool. We're using it for planning, we're using it for assessment, we're using it for all manner of things. And in meditation, when we detach from those thoughts, that thinking mind, we really do need a practice for that, because it's probably the single most challenging piece of all of this. So let's do that again for another minute, and at the end of that, we're just going to look at the mental thoughts a little bit and see where they came from and how we can best manage them and what you're finding is best for you. So close your eyes and we'll begin, and I'll watch the time. Okay, so open your eyes, and now just take a little time to reflect on what was going on in the mind as you watched the thoughts, as you found a way to use your own best techniques for labeling them or letting them go. I heard a quote the other day from a gentleman by the name of Jack Kornfield, who said that this is the perfect way to pull away from the collective anxiety. And once again, I suggest that you practice this particular technique when you have some quiet time. The efficiency of this is such a key component. And not just for meditation, but for, even in conversations where you're having a conversation with someone and they're, all about the frenzy, and you can watch what you're going to respond to in your own mind as a thought comes up to say something, and you now observe, is this helpful? Is this adding to the anxiety or adding to the calmness of the situation? And for those reasons alone, this process and this practice is really helpful on a day-to-day basis. So now we're going to move into the guided meditation. And once again, I'm going to do the expansion meditation because I find that very relaxing and not so much detail, and yet a feeling emerges out of that. And when we come from the heart center, this is also a really healing meditation. So find your comfortable place in the chair that you're sitting in. Close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths. And as we take the breath, we center in the heart. And now feel your energy move out into the room that you're sitting in. Your energy expands out, taking that heart-centered energy with you. Feeling the relaxation in the room. And now expand out your energy into your home. Feeling the energy move through the rooms peacefully. And as thoughts come up, and they will, just greet them and let them go. Now we're expanding beyond the home into the neighborhood, feeling the air on our faces energetically, on our bodies energetically, expanding, moving further out into our city or town, feeling the peaceful expansion. Noting the beauty around us, the quiet. Expanding out beyond the city or town into the province. Noting the beautiful scenery of the province, and the peaceful, quiet atmosphere. And into our country. And as we expand further into the country, keeping ourselves centered in the heart, knowing that all will be well. Expanding through the continent, now we're expanding out into the planet, embracing this planet, feeling the connection to everything and everyone, knowing that the peaceful energy that is in us is expanding out into the world. And it all does begin with us. We feel our energy embracing the planet. sensing its place in the world, in the solar system, in the universe. Everything perfectly designed for this planet to give us everything that we need. And as we begin to move inward, back onto the earth, the continents, finding our way back to our own continent, into our own country, back into our own province, into our own city, back to our neighborhood, and back to our home. Now we find ourselves back to our place in the chair, feeling the expansion around the heart, feeling the love for others and for this planet, and knowing that at this place all is well. Now gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.